Jess McIntosh of Emily's List, which is an organization devoted to electing pro-choice women and also has endorsed Hillary Clinton. I want to play you, Jess. Get a response to this because it's broader than Hillary Clinton. It's almost like it's like he's embodying an online men's rights activist. Here is Trump talking about how women have it easier. Take a listen. All right. Basically, he says, I mean, all the men were petrified to speak to women anymore. We may raise our voice. The women get it better than we do, folks. This strikes me, actually, Jess, as something that's going to be a defining theme of this campaign because Donald Trump wants to make it a theme.
Yes, I mean, he seems like he is absolutely compelled to go into this strange gender place that he knows brings him down in the polls. I think at this point, we have to take that this is part of his strategy. Alienating women is a part of his strategy. I don't see how it can be beneficial tactically to do that, but that is what he is absolutely committed to doing. You don't get to 7 in 10 women having very or somewhat unfavorable opinions of you with just Democrats. Those are Republican women, too. And yet, you know, apropos of and not having been baited into doing it, he stands up there and says women have it better than men do, which women of all political stripes understands to be a gross misreading of reality in America today.
And this is a guy who, frankly, celebrates his own infidelities. I mean, what's so crazy about this is, and I thought, he's not going to go there. He's too vulnerable. He doesn't think he's vulnerable any place. He wrote in The Art of the Comeback, I looked this up, if I told the real stories of my experiences with women, often seemingly very happily married and important women, this book would be a guaranteed bestseller. I've had them all, beautiful, famous, successful, married, secretly the world's biggest names.
And that doesn't even go into what he's said to Howard Stern over the years. And BuzzFeed has done a really good job of putting that out there.
So let me just say this, and just this goes to you. The other theory, you know, we're talking about the strategy. I mean, I think Katie makes a great point about how good he is at sort of playing to the room, right? So he's playing to a certain kind of room. He's giving that room what they want to hear. It's this kind of thing. Of course, it plays outside the room. There's an idea of this being strategic. I want to give him his due that these are genuinely felt beliefs by Donald Trump. Like, I think that Donald Trump genuinely believes that it is the case that she's gotten as far as she's gotten because it's a woman, and genuinely believes what he said, which is that women have it better than men do.
I mean, if he does, then he does. Good for him. He has somehow missed the entirety of American reality. I think women of all political stripes, and like ending gender discrimination in pay is a really big issue for Republican women. If you believe that women, and he went on to say women are paid more than men for comparable work in that same speech where he said we have it better, women, Republican women, independent women, and Democratic women understand that that is simply not true. When you elect a leader, you are looking for somebody who is able to provide real practical solutions to the problems that you face. If the person running says you don't face any problems, that's a shocking and concerning thing for women. It's going to be really tough for him to win them over if he not only won't provide a solution, doesn't agree there's a problem.
All right. Jess McIntosh, I'm going to come back to you in a second, but Jess McIntosh, thank you much for joining.